Hi, I'm John Ambrose, Chief of the Nongame Conservation Section at Georgia DNR. Our mission at Nongame Conservation is to conserve the more than 95% of Georgia wildlife species that are not legally fished for or hunted, as well as rare native plants and natural communities. This past year, we worked throughout the state, checking mountain caves for a disease deadly to bats, studying the alligator snapping turtle population in southwest Georgia's Spring Creek, restoring grasslands to help rare birds such as Bachman sparrows on public lands like Joe Kerr's Wildlife Management Area in Middle Georgia, and developing assessment maps for nearly 200 rare fish, mussels, and other aquatic organisms to provide critical information on species petitioned for federal listing and other at-risk wildlife. We joined with private landowners, nonprofits such as the Environmental Resources Network, and other partners to multiply the impact of our work for wildlife. And we saw results. Thanks in part to conservation efforts by Georgia DNR and other organizations, wood storks were downlisted from endangered to threatened by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. Last spring, our agency was one of 9 partners signing an agreement to help conserve Georgia aster, an agreement that was key to keeping this showy wildflower off the endangered species list. As coordinators of the Georgia Sea Turtle Cooperative, we documented positive trends in loggerhead sea turtle nests, with a record 2,291 loggerhead sea turtle nests in summer 2013 and 1,201 nests in 2014. The totals signal that these threatened turtles are recovering, a comeback that is a testament to Sea Turtle Cooperative members who work tirelessly to document and protect sea turtle nests on our beaches. Last summer, the annual youth birding competition started by DNR biologist Tim Keyes became the model for a new national foundation called Race for Birds. Race for Birds includes renowned birding author Richard Crossley and is aimed at promoting youth birding across the U.S. Conserving Georgia's non-game wildlife, rare plants, and natural habitats depends on you. We depend on revenue from sales and renewals of Georgia's eagle and hummingbird license plates, the wildlife checkoff on state income tax forms, the annual Weekend for Wildlife event, and direct contributions. All contributions go to the State Non-Game Wildlife Conservation Fund. We manage the fund efficiently, garnering more than $2 in grants for every $1 spent in matching money. We've taken some funding cuts in recent years, but there was also some good news in 2014. State lawmakers reduced the fees for DNR's license plates and increased the amount dedicated to the wildlife program. Buying or renewing one of these popular, sharp-looking tags now costs only $25 more than a standard plate, and most of that fee goes to conservation. We look forward to these changes restoring the sales and renewals of eagle and hummingbird plates, which annually provided up to 60% of non-game fund revenues until 2014. Conserving Georgia's wildlife and wild places is a responsibility shared by all Georgians. This work helps maintain our woods, waters, and our quality of life, now and for future generations. Conserving non-game also helps sustain our economy. In 2011, about 2.4 million people spent a total of more than $1.8 billion watching wildlife in Georgia. Thank you for your support and your interest in conserving wildlife and habitats across our state. Fiscal 2014 was a good year for Georgia wildlife. Please join us as we work to make 2015 an even better one.